Hello everybody, and a very warm welcome to Crafters TV. My name's Ben Moseby. How are you? Good to see you. Nice of you to be here with us this Tuesday. We're set for another stellar day. Loads to come across the day. 2 fantastic shows tonight, live at 5. We have got Launch Party. If you've missed any of our recent launches, that is a good show to join us on, to kind of see the launches that you have missed and pick them up. Conversely, if you have already picked up all of the new launches, it's a good show to pick up more inspiration and demonstration from. Talking of new launches, we're here for launch day with a kit I think you're going to absolutely love, whether you are an experienced crafter, someone who does it day in, day out, or someone perhaps who's fairly new to crafting, or indeed if you're looking to maybe get somebody else in the family into crafting, whether it be your partner or the kids or the grandkids, whoever it might be. I think we have a fantastic launch today, and it is not just me over the course of the day today. No, definitely not. No. I am here with one of my absolute faves, back once again to provide the inspiration and demonstration. It's your friend of mine from Giggleswick and Gigglesville, the one and only Debbie Fisher. How are you? Looking very flowery today.
Very good. I'm very flowery today, yes. With a new launch, of course. Yeah, I adore these. You're going to love them, honestly. If you've not seen them before, just so you wait till I show you some of the samples to start with. I mean, you can see a few in front of me here, but they are incredible. What I love about these, Ben, is the fact that you have so much in one pack. They're all layerable. They're absolutely amazing, and it's going to be a fun couple of hours, but I'm all good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm all right actually. I mean, for people who were watching yesterday as well, I think he's not worn his waistcoat for 2 days on the trot. I'm in a very jumpery autumnal mood at the moment.
I was thinking that. I didn't like to say when you come in, I thought you were looking very casual, which is not like you, but I thought, yeah, casual Tuesday, is that what it is?
But it was casual Monday yesterday as well, to be fair, wasn't it?
Yeah,
so
casual week.
A bit of a cash week. Yeah, smart cash, fairly smart.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah, very smart.
No,
yes, yeah.
It's not
just
like I'm
not
in
your usual waistcoat.
No, you know, just sort of dressing it down a bit. Staying cosy, staying cosy. But yes, we're here for another great day. Already in on the socials, we've got Jan with us today. And Diane says, good morning. We have much needed rain happening here in Michigan today. We don't need any more rain here in the UK, I'll tell you that. It has been raining. Crystal says, good morning, everyone. Hi to Lois in Ohio. Hi also to Stephanie Theodos. It says, good morning, Debbie and Ben and Jan and friends from Farmingdale, New Jersey. Christine Mahoney is in saying, good morning. /afternoon, everyone. And hello to Nancy, who says good morning from southwestern Kentucky. Marcella Jimenez says good morning, everyone. Good morning, one and all. Fire the questions in again today. We want to hear from you. I know this is a launch day, but I think it worked really nicely yesterday where we were kind of bringing you the inspiration, but then you were asking tons of questions alongside it. So it means that you can go away with all the goodies and you can go away with all of the knowledge that you need as well. And also, I heard in my ear before the show started, you guys have been loving sending in photos recently. Now, craft rooms are after again. Not that I'm saying you're nosy, but we've had a lot of comments recently of people saying that they love. Okay, producer Nicola's nosy.
I'm nosy.
Debbie's nosy. There's quite a lot of nosy people that watch this channel, and they want to look in your craft room. So can you send in some pictures, please, of your craft room? Be it big, be it small, be it just a setup on the dining room table, or whether it be a vast warehouse at the bottom of your garden, be it tidy, be it an absolute state. We want to see it, please. So get in touch, studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk. Send in your pictures and we will share and share alike. It's nice to see, isn't it, how other people do it. So send them in, please. Now, whilst you're doing that, let me show you the deal here. Everything is packaged up in front of me, but thankfully Debbie's got lots of finished samples to show you. But it is our layering floral, no it's not at all, that's wrong. It's our layering panel pads. It's not that, is it? It's not that.
It's not that.
Ready?
It's coming, it's coming.
We can't find the details for it. I can tell you, thankfully, I've got my notes just here. I can tell you the showstopper itself is Well, he says, I can't read it now because I've got my glasses on. We'll get the details. Shall we look at some samples with Debbie?
Yeah, let's look at some samples, and we will get those details for you, so don't worry, you will find them on the website. So basically, you get 3 different packs, and they come in 3 different themes. So this is your Christmas one, and what you can see here, these are called layerable pads because you get all the elements to layer them up. So I'm going to show you all the demos throughout and what you can do with them. So there's a bauble one there. You've got your beautiful Santa Claus. I love that one. It's amazing, isn't it?
Super cute.
So cool. What I love about this card as well is the fact that it's not just your sort of layerable pieces on a card. We've done it on a different type of card, and I'm going to show you different types of things you can do with them. I love this one. Look at that. I mean, it's just beautiful. For me, without the sentiment, you could use that as a wall hanging, literally.
Oh, absolutely.
Put it on your wall, have decorative elements. I love being able to do different things to them. Look at this. How gorgeous is this little like photo box that you can open up there, which has got that amazing Christmas tree. And then all your layers that you're getting in there to layer up and have that just amazing design. And then show you one more of the Christmas ones with the baubles there. And again, a bigger card that's showing you can add extra sentiments in there. Everything's going to work really well. Now, you like Halloween, there's Halloween ones as well. Look at this. I think that this one is my favourite. I love it. I love the fact that, look, even the little ghosts, the tombstones, the moon cut out of just that first layer, and then you've got your black layer, then you've got your white layer, then your purple layer, and then your orange layer at the back. You've literally got so many layers. 5
layers per card.
Yeah, I think so, yes, which are absolutely amazing. You don't have to use all those layers, but they do make the most amazing cards. Love this one. Look, so doing it in the front of a card using one of the layer, and then that inside pieces onto your card. I think that's a beautiful sample, that one. What about making one like this where you've got it a little bit bigger, so you're making those sort of diorama cards. Love that with the witchy one. Another one here with the haunted house in the background. Using your other dies, your Halloween dies there. Beautiful sample, that one. And then we're going to everyday as well. Look how fabulous that one is. I think that is beautiful. So many celebrations that can be used for. And again, all those multi-layerable tones in there. You haven't got to worry about the colours. They're all done for you. So you can see just how many colours that you've got going on in there. And that's all in those layers, which are amazing. That one is just layered flat, straight on, without any foam pads or glues or anything like that. So it looks absolutely amazing. Putting it into like a frame. Love this card as well. So putting it behind, open it up. You can see right through that one. Look at that. Looks amazing. Love that. And then what about a piece of home decor? We've got the butterfly. How beautiful is that? It's what we were saying about with the Christmas one. So a bit of home decor for you. Absolutely amazing these are. You're going to love them, and they're really simple to do. And you're getting 2 of each design inside these packs, which are amazing. Yeah,
so it's 40 sheets you're getting in there, 5 layers per the designs that you've got. And the showstopper is brilliant. Basically, when we get the details up eventually, you're going to get the 3 new sets of your layering panel pads. You're then, within the showstopper, going to pay for your tape pen and your little pack of embellishments here, which come from the Violet Studio Circus collection. And then, for free, we are going to give you your set of foam pads. Foam pads, I think, are going to be your best friends as far as these are concerned. But I love that idea because already, you know, when I saw this, I thought, OK, well, you're just going to layer, then stick, next layer, then stick, next layer, then stick, and so on and so forth. But I love the idea of having some of the layers on the outside of the card, some of the layers in on the inside of the card. There's so many different things that you can do with this, and it's such a versatile, easy to use set. And isn't it nice as well that we've gone from sort of everyday to Christmas to Halloween, and you've got that right across the complete collection. I'm already seeing people saying that they've bought this, which is brilliant. Emma says, I've got the everyday and Christmas ones in my basket. Irene in Georgia has joined us, and Stephen says good afternoon to Ben and Debbie. Shazelle says, hi Ben and Debbie. Debbie. Hi Ben and Debbie. Lovely to see you back, Debbie. Very smart, Ben. Thank you. Stephen says, I won't send a picture of my craft room. It's a tip. Send it. Come on. We want to see it. Please. Please. We want to see... Oh, the messier, the better. Yeah, I know. Yes. That's your creative space. Yes. As much as it's nice to see ones that are all, you know, beautifully laid out and categorised and all boxed up. We want to see the mess. We definitely... Stephen, come on, man. Send it in. Hi to Margaret, says good morning from a very wet Tewkesbury. Some parts flooded, but we're okay. Abby Rose says good morning. These look fun to use. And love the sweaters, says PB Brewer. Martin, Ben, and I love Debbie's dress. Dion Harris says the samples are always amazing. Here we go. There's your price for everything I've just spoken about. So $49.58 or $64.78. If you just want the layering panel pads on their own, you can. And if you just want to shop those individually, also you can do that. It's entirely up to you. Crafty Melanie joins us from Germany. Shall we get into these and hopefully see how simple these are to put together? Because I mean, hopefully that's the point here, Debbie, in the fact that they are super simple to use, but then you get a finished project that looks the absolute bomb. Yeah,
absolutely. And you hit the nail on the head earlier, Ben, because you were saying that for a beginner crafter, these are amazing because all you really need is some foam pads to go with them, some card blanks, and you've got ready-made cards. If you're an advanced crafter, you can do so much more to them because they're uncoated, so you can put your inks on them, your glitters on them, your gilding flakes on them, so many things that you can do to these, including sort of snipping into them, using different colours, cutting bits out of them. So there is so much you can do with them. Now, I've literally just opened this pack, so I'm going to show you what you get when you first get them. So you can see you get 4 different designs in here, and you literally get this whole pad like this. So they're all separate pieces. So you literally just take the pieces that you need. So you get 2 of everything. So you can see we've got 2 of those top ones. It's the Santa one we're going to start with. So that's what you get when you first open your packs. And then you're going to have them like this. So I've turned them upside down so you can see how they work. Look at that, how cute is that? You could do the like, guess what character this is going to be. Yeah. And then we're going to come in with our green. Now we're making it look like a little alien, aren't we?
I love it.
And then coming in with your red that's going to layer on top of that. Then you're coming in with the white one. You can see how it's working. And then your black one on top of that. How amazing does that look?
It's so good.
It's so good, isn't it? Yeah. Now, that looks good just put down one on one, which is what we're going to do for our first card, just to show you how easy it is to put these all together. And what I would say, if you want to use any of the extra spaces, so if you want to die cut little bits out of here to use, so let's say I wanted to put a Merry, I've got a Merry die, I could die cut that into the green and have that then onto the front, because you're not going to see that behind. Yes. So there's lots of different things, and we will show you that as we go along. But to start with, we're going to make our card just by literally sticking these together. So what I would always recommend is the one that's down first, then stick the back to it, because that way you know where you've got to stick it. So all I'm going to do, in fact, I'm just going to use my tacky glue. So let's just give that a shake. And we're just going to stick these without any pads or anything else to start with. So if you've just
tacky glue, the one to go for if we're just layering up?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, tacky glue is not bulky. It dries clear. So it's a great one to have just for layering up. And it's just a case of literally popping that together. And then we're just going to keep going. So I'm going to turn those over. And then again,
we can use our tape pens as well if you want.
You can absolutely use tape pens. Yep, absolutely. I'm just doing this for sort of speed. You could, the dotty tape pens to go around all these pieces would be handy. I'm just doing just for speed, really, just pop in. And
it gives you a bit of wiggle time as well, doesn't it, to line it up?
Absolutely, because I'm using it flat. That's exactly what I'm doing it for. That way I can just pop it together, make sure that that's all there. I'm not even worrying about sticking that down too much.
This is my kind of crafting though, Debbie, this. I tell you what, just get it, put a bit of glue on, stick it down.
I know, exactly.
Couldn't be easier.
And I wanted to show the easiest way of doing them on the first one, because it is as simple as this. These are the types of cards, Ben, if you forget to make someone one for Christmas, you can say, oh, just go and get your card. Yeah, literally, lick and stick, pop one together, pop it onto your card blanks, and then you're ready to go. But look how easy and look how beautiful they are. I mean, so beautiful. The way they layer up, the way that we've put all the colours together for you are just amazing. And then what I would say is, you know, the kids crafting, they're going to love putting these together. It is really something you can do with the kids, with the grandkids, and have a lot of fun. Oh, we've got a little bit there. Oh, it's gone. No, it's still there. There it is, just a little bit hanging in the dots there. So pop that on top, and again, because we've got that wiggle room, I'm going to tap them all together, and then that's stuck all of those like so. So it
Brilliant.
couldn't be more simple. Now, what I have done is to create our card. I've got one of our card blanks. You know, we did the different coloured card blanks that we have.
Oh, yeah.
So I've bought one of the red ones in, and I'm going to make this into an easel card because this makes a brilliant topper, and it means that we can have a play around with our cards. So I've just scored that in half to create our easel, and then I've used another one of the cards. So if you use 3 cards would make 2 cards, if that makes sense. And then I've took the top of this one, and then I have used a really old pad here. Can you remember this one?
Well, I'm only saying because I can see the candy stripe one up there. It's not the Santa's Kitchen one, is it?
Yes.
Oh, look at
me. It is the Santa's Kitchen.
My very first Christmas here at Crafters TV.
Yes, that's it.
2020 it was.
Absolutely.
Wow,
I'm getting really low on the pages in that one, but I thought, well, I'll just use it because it's nice and bright. But if you have got Santa's Kitchen, look at all the colours. They all match your Santa Claus colours, even the lime green inside and all your reds. So everything matched really well.
Yeah.
So I thought I'd use those on our design.
Good idea.
So let's stick this one as well.
I love Dion's comment. She just said, this is amazing and no one will ever have to know that all you did was layer and glue.
No, it's so true.
True, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And we know, you know, dies have a place and it's nice to be able to die cut and layer them all up. But actually, sometimes cards like this are just really nice to be able to do. I love these packs. So now we're doing just stick in that piece on the front. So just like so. And then at the bottom, I've just used some same papers, but I've now teamed in with the black. So because we've got black, so I've put black card underneath, already put some of our strips of foam on there. And then I've just done the alternating colours that we've put throughout our cards to make our stopper. So we're just going to take those off there, pop that one into place. About there will be good. And then what I've done, I've used our sentiments. You remember our frame sentiments?
Oh, yeah.
So I thought this would work really well. So I've used the sleigh one because it had obviously the Santa's sleigh on here. So I've just cut that one and then put a white one behind as well. And then again, used foam pads onto the back of there. So let's take those ones off. So that's just going to be acting as our sort of sentiment in the centre. Just do that central.
That is what you call a sleigh stopper. Super sleigh.
Yes, you're getting a bit all these with it sayings.
I've got all the language down pat.
Oh, you've got it all what?
Down pat. I've got the main character energy, Debbie.
Down pat?
Yeah.
Is that what they say as well?
I don't know.
Oh, are you making up your own sleigh words?
No, I'm just, Debbie, I'm just skibbity riz. Just like this card. This card is fire. Yeah.
Right, I'm just going to make sure this is all stuck down. I was putting this together quite quickly, but just make sure. Because with tacky glue, you might find it just starts to come up at the sides until you then re-stick it down. Because it takes, I would say with your tacky glue, just let it go a little bit tacky.
Yeah.
And then it'll stick perfectly. So just go round these edges. And then we'll pop that onto there. And what I wanted to show was that you can make just your everyday card, just put this onto a card blank and you're ready to go. But I wanted to show that you can make different styles of cards, different concepts, just to pop on there. So we're just gonna place that on the top, like so. And then hold that down. Oh, there we go. And then pop that there, if we turn that round, there we go, look how quick that was.
I love it.
There we go.
That is amazing. Lois, you summed it up. You just said this concept is brilliant. It is. It's a really super simple, easy concept to make still brilliant cards. And even, you know, if you are just getting some card blanks and just, you know, doing tent-fold cards, then they're still going to look amazing. Wendy's joined us saying hi, Ben, Debbie and team. Hello, Zoe Carver. Hello, Diane Hatch in New Hampshire. And Whitney O'Toole, who says good morning. Lynn Morton joins us saying good afternoon, Debbie, Ben, Jan and all the team. Hi to Sandy Borick from Smock saying hope everyone is well. And Emma Thrower says, I love the idea of these. I've got to check out the 2 I have in my basket. I won't use the Halloween one, but the other 2 I will, you say. And Rosalind says, my craft room is torn apart right now, still moving things in and out. Can't send that photo. Ah, Send a photo of your craft room, everybody. That's what we want to see. Because as I say, not my request. It's you guys have been loving nosing inside each other's craft room. So I'm doing it, you know, because what you guys have been chatting about. I'll just show you all of the different designs that you're going to be able to make with these. So this one is your everyday. So those are the 4 designs that you're going to be able to make. You get 5 sheets with each one twice over, giving you your 40. So you can layer up and make this really cool birthday cake design, layer up and create your really cool design there with the balloons and the prezzies. This one with the bottle of fizz and the glasses. And then you've got your fantastic butterfly in there. Then you've got this one. So it's the Christmas one, obviously, that you need to go for if you want to recreate the card that Debbie's just made. But then also within that set, you've got your Christmas ornaments. So again, your 5 pieces to layer up in the simplest form, like Debbie's just shown you, using your glue, sticking them down together, popping them onto a card base, and then you're away. You've got the Christmas tree, which I absolutely love, and then you've got those Christmassy bells there too. And then I think possibly my favourite, because I'm in quite a sort of autumnal, Halloweeny mood at the moment, and I just think these scenes are absolutely brilliant, particularly the one here with the ghosts. I just think they're absolutely fab.
Yeah, they're great.
Ghosts, you've got the spooky haunted house, you've got the pumpkin there, and then you've got this one, that scene with the witch flying across the moon. And like I've said, it doesn't need to get any more complicated than what Debbie's just shown you. It can be as simple as that each and every time you make a project. And that, for me, just, you know, makes them accessible for everyone. And like Debbie said, and I'm sure she will show us over the course of the show, you can obviously add more to these. If you're a more experienced crafter, you'll see different ways to be able to use them. But in their simplest form, you've seen how easy it is to be able to create. And don't forget, if you go for the showstopper, we're throwing in the embellishments and one of our tape pens, and then we're going to give you that massive pack of foam pads for absolutely nothing. So it's £49.58 platinum, $64.78. If you just want the packs on their own, there's a bundle there. If you want to buy them individually, maybe you just want to make a load of Christmas cards, you know, multi-buy those, all the individuals on the Shop the Show. I love the fact that we're 20 minutes in and we've already done one demo, so it shows how quickly you can do them. Shall we do another before we have a break? Yes,
let's do another one, and not so quick this time, because we're going to do some extra bits to this one.
Okay.
So I've got the butterfly one out. I think it's probably one of my favourite designs. I think this one is stunning. Love the colours of it. It's just absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to take that top layer and I'm going to bring in my little bottle of glue as well. So I'm just going to take the pin out of that one. Pop that in there, so hopefully we don't get a blockage. You could use your quickie glue pen as well, but I've actually got this glitter. We're going to glitter it up. And because it's a little bit more chunkier, I just want to make sure that we put enough glue down. In fact, I'm going to put my glasses on so I can see exactly where I'm putting the glue. That's better. I went and had an eye test yesterday. So, yeah, I'm...
How did it go?
Yeah, my eyes have got slightly worse. And I think that's because I'm not wearing my glasses enough.
Right,
so,
well, that's a lesson learnt then, though, isn't it?
Yes, lesson learnt with £350 later. Yeah, glasses aren't cheap, are they?
Wowee. What was that for? New glasses and lenses?
Yes.
$350.
And one pair was free.
Wowee.
I know.
Spend £350 and we'll give you a pair for free.
I know, exactly. It's because of the lenses. And because of the work I do, I need... I have varifocals as well.
Yes.
But I need them wider, so it costs more.
See, I'm a bit lucky because I wear contacts, so I pay like a monthly fee for my contact lenses, but then when I have to have new glasses, I get like a discounted rate.
Yeah.
But it's still expensive.
I would love contact lenses. I've tried them.
Yeah.
And I got on really well with them, but because I need varifocals, my eyes I couldn't get them to adjust.
Because you can get varifocal contact lenses now, can't you?
Yeah, I tried them. I've had a trial run of them.
And it just didn't work?
I just couldn't. And they kept saying that I need to just continue with them. But because I was driving, it was too blurry when I was driving.
Oh, God, dear.
So I said,
don't wear those, whatever you do.
Yeah, I said I just can't do it. It's probably all right if I was just at home and not driving. But because I was driving, because my long vision is good. So,
well, you could just get normal contact lenses. So I've got normal contact lenses, but in my glasses I've got varifocals. But then if I need my reading glasses when I've got my lenses in, I just wear my reading glasses over the top.
Oh, okay.
That's what I do.
No, but that's the whole point. I don't need any for long vision, do I? So what's the point of wearing contacts if I don't need that?
So why would you need contacts then if you don't? I don't understand. Right, so if your long vision is fine, it's only your short vision, why do you need varifocals?
Because when I look down, I can see what I'm doing, but when I look up, I can see you without you being blurry. Because if it was the same as looking close up, you would be blurry.
Yeah, but what I mean is, if your long vision is fine and you don't need glasses, why don't you just have a pair of glasses for your short vision?
Oh, so just reading glasses, which I could, but the reason being is because then when I wear them on air and I look up, everything's blurry around me, and I don't like that.
Ah. Let's just trust the opticians out there.
The good thing is though, because I had an eye aneurysm, and that's gone.
Oh.
Yes.
That sounds horrendous.
It was awful. Well, it was awful when they showed me the because they do these amazing.
Oh, look into the back of your eye now, don't they?
Yeah, absolutely. And it looked like an explosion had gone on in the back of my eye. Yeah. It's how they tell a lot from illnesses and stuff now. So, but that's gone. That's cleared up.
Oh, good.
So yeah, that was very good. But yes, I've got new glasses coming. One pair is hexagon shaped.
Oh.
I know. Right, I'm just going to move that, so just dust that off and then put that back because we're going to use our glitter just to go over the top. So we're literally going to sprinkle that all over. This is just like an iridescent glitter. I can't remember what collection this was in, but it was in one of them. It might have been in the Enchanted Dreams or something like that. Now what I'm going to do is leave that, Ben, because you want to leave that to settle. Because it's a wet glue that I've used and not a pen, if I take that off now, it could disturb some of it. So I'm going to pop that to the side and bring in one that's already dried. So, and then once you've got it, you've got this glitter effect all over the top. So that's one of the layers that you can do that with. You can also add anything you want to that, but we're going to pop that to the side. Then I'm going to bring in this layer. And then this one, what I've done, if I turn it upside down, because you can't see like I've done anything, I've put some foam tape around the edges, but I've also put a little bit of acetate inside because we're going to make just a very small little shaker out of it as well. So I've put just the middle section in, and then what I'm going to do is we want a piece obviously over the top, because when you put in your next layer, you've got holes in that layer, so I want to make sure that the little pieces that we're putting in don't go through there. So with your acetate, if you grab yourself a pen, what I am going to do is I'm just going to lay that over the top, and then I'm going to come round where I've put, and I'm not doing it very neatly because I want it to go slightly round, but this will just give me an outline to cut round. And then that way we've got then a piece of acetate that fits around that shape.
Gotcha.
So let's just take that one.
Colleen wonders if that glitter is from Once Upon a Time.
Oh yes, it could be. Yes, Once Upon a Time. I think that's a good call. We've always got someone that knows where things are from.
Oh yes.
So very good memory.
Could you use the top layers as a stencil, asks Shaz?
The top layer as a stencil, yes, love that idea. You could use actually any of the layers as a stencil, and what a brilliant idea that is actually for all of them.
Oh, and then layer over the top.
I might try that later, So you could literally, so this one, you could literally stencil through that one, then bring in your next layer, stencil through that with a different colour. Yeah, I think we're going to have, that's a brilliant idea. Yeah, love that idea.
Thank you, Shaz.
You could definitely do that. Right, so let's take off this one. I've already done this just to save a little bit of time. The great thing is that our foam is really good to put round. So I've just used this one here, and it twists and turns all the way round. So before we put that on, I've just got a few, here they are, just little beads I had at home. So I've just got a few little beads here. So we're just going to tap some of those inside. They look like they might be a bit thick for what I need actually, but never mind, it'll be fine. It just means that they might not shake. I didn't think about that.
It's a static shaker.
You could always put another layer on, but I'm just going to literally pop that over the top. Yeah, they're too big, Ben. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We've got time, haven't we?
Yeah.
Let's put another layer on. So all it means is that I just need to go round over the top and give myself another layer. I'm going to try and be very careful doing this. I didn't really think about the beads being too big in depth.
Whilst you're popping that round, we can say hi to Kim, joined us in Alabama. Colleen says, my craft room is always a mess because I'm always crafting. And Irene says, my craft room is loaded, but I sent a photo anyway. A lot of things are on carts, so I just pull the carts out into the hall when I'm crafting in my craft room.
I love that.
Hi to Whitney, who's joined us, and Rosalind. Lots of you in, lots of you saying already that you bought the showstopper as well. If you are going for one, which one are you going for? And we'll see what's in the lead, actually, as far as the figures are concerned. The Halloween set, I think, is my favourite. But that's, I think, just because of the fact that we're heading towards Halloween, because it'll be Christmas after that.
I love designs in all of them.
Yeah.
So I've probably got a favourite in all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I like the Halloween.
Oh, there you go.
Probably
Nicholas.
Christmas might be.
I think Halloween. Debbie's correct.
Christmas is always one of those ones that we like to have quick and easy cards because we send so many in one go. So I think they're perfect for that. So let's pop that. In fact, I think we can put a few more in now because let's just tap some of those in.
Emma's just ordered hers. Colleen says, foam on a roll. Say it, Ben. Say what?
You've just said it.
Foam on
Foam on a roll, foam on a roll, foam on a roll, foam on a roll, foam on a roll. Hey!
Been a while.
Haven't done that for a while.
Been a while.
There we go. Look, they all fit in there now. So now, if I turn that round, we've now got ourselves, put it over there so you can see it, we've got ourselves a little shaker element out of that card as well. Right, so let's layer up all our cards here, and we're going to put these on a little bit of a layer, but what I'm going to use with these ones is our Quickie glue pen. I don't know why I said Quickie. 3D glue gel, yes. So I'm going to try and use different things in each one, and we will use the foam pads because you are getting those. But this one's a great one to have, and in fact, let me just bring in my base card. Again, I've just used, because all our colours of our cardstock that you will find online, all really complement all of the designs that we've got. So even these ones, so putting the different blues on top of each other. I mean, you could, if you wanted to, leave that one off and then just layer them onto this one. But we're going to use all of them. So the first one, let's use our tape pen. You're getting a tape pen in that bundle, which is fabulous. And let's start to pop all these.
I must have been dreaming because I thought those card pads, like the ones that you're using now, I thought they were on the show, but maybe that was yesterday. But they are available.
Done a rookie mistake there. Look, that's the back of it.
Ah, no.
But we should be all right. We'll just put this over the top.
Yeah.
There we go. Fixed it, yeah.
Sorted it.
I think I've actually missed. Isn't that funny? Look, I've not even got none of the sticky through it.
Huh.
That's, I mean, I planned that.
Of course you did.
Yes, I think in my head, that's what I thought as well, Ben, but you will find them on the website.
Yeah.
Let's make sure we've got our card the right way round. And pop those into place. So we've left a little bit of a rim round the edge. And then we've got all the rest of our pieces. So let's pop this one over.
Oh yeah,
So
it is on the list for the shows.
They are on there.
Yeah. Am I missing? I definitely wrote that down somewhere. Maybe I've left a card in my bag. It's on the show. That's all you need.
All we're doing is putting a little bit of glue all the way around there, and that's going to then go. And again, this gives us a little bit of wiggle room, but gives us a little bit of depth as well to our project.
So I've just seen it on my notes. It says there, 6x6 card and envelopes collection. Yeah, I have written it down. It was right there.
When you said that, I thought, oh, I thought that too, but maybe then I got that wrong.
Maybe I should go to Specsavers. Yeah. Dear, oh dear.
So in the UK, just in case anyone's watching from not in the UK, we have a shop called Specsavers where we get our eyes tested.
Oh yeah, what's your opticians in the US then?
And we have a saying that says you should have gone to Specsavers.
Yeah. Apparently there is Specsavers in Australia.
Oh.
But maybe not in America. You have to let us know, our US chums.
And then our last one here, which is going to go over the top.
Ah,
so
yes.
very pretty. And in fact, I'm going to bring in our dotty tape pen and just put this over the top. Ooh.
I feel like you're going to get a lot of demos done today in this show.
Yes, so I've got 4 full demos, and then we can, if we've got time, we can just have some play with some of the other designs as well.
Yeah.
Which is good. Yeah, because they don't take a lot to do at all. So let's pop these on the top here, like so. And then all I've got there, I had myself, there it is, I've just got an anniversary, which I've just stamped out and used a little banner there that we're going to place just onto there, like so. And there we go. There's our butterfly card. That's all glitzy and got that shaker card element as well.
That is amazing. Totally on fleek.
On fleek? Are you making these things up?
No, that's a true one. I like them all, says Irene, but the Christmas collection is my favourite. Whitney O'Toole says, Halloween. I like the Halloween collection. And Colleen says, thank you, Ben. I loved foam on a roll. Welcome. Whitney says, Debbie has foam on a roll skills. She does. She has got skills. Her foam on a roll skills are fire. Margaret says, my new glasses are expensive too, but I've also got hexagon. They're lovely and different. Hexagon, maybe is that the shape for the season? Is it for glasses? I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe.
In fact, when I tried them on, the lady went to me, I think I need them glasses.
Really? And you went, get off, they're mine.
I love them. I thought I'd have something a little bit different. They're a little bit like the ones I got, but in a hexagon shape. So yeah, it's real.
I think I might be due some new glasses actually, so maybe I'll join the hexagon gang and get some. Kate Schuster says, never heard of Specsavers here in New Jersey. And Chica says, I didn't get on with one type of varifocal lenses, but I tried a different type and they were great. So it does help to see what's available. And thank you to Sandy, who says, wow, that last card is the bomb. Absolutely brilliant, right? Let's give you opportunity to get checked out because we're already almost 40 minutes into the show. Remember, fire any more questions that you might have for us and any requests as well, because I feel like it could be quite a requesty show. If there's anything that you want to see, if there's a particular design from one of the collections that you want to see us pop together, then absolutely ask. But more importantly than that, get yourselves to the checkout and we will be back in about 4 minutes' time.
I like to get up, chill, relax, get a cup of tea, then get myself sorted. And if I'm presenter, I'll write all my notes. If I'm the demonstrator, I'll get my prep out, have another look at it, make sure that everything is the way it needs to be for the show, do the show. Then what I'll do is I'll grab something to eat. Then have another look at the sheets again, making sure the next show's all good to go. Then we do that show, tidy. I always like to make sure that the area is nice and tidy, either for myself the next day or whoever's in. Jump in the car, head home. I will quickly unpack what I need to unpack, and then I get on that sofa as quick as I can. As soon as we go live, I love that within our live shows, I always get the butterflies. As soon as we get that countdown in our ear that we're just going live, butterflies kick in, and within about 10-15 seconds, I'm going. Butterflies have gone, and we just enjoy the show. Early riser. Oh, shower in the morning. Tea. Oh, savoury breakfast. Masterclass. My mobile phone. Oh, anything with chicken. Currently, it is the weekend, Blinding Light, and it has been for about a couple of years, and I still love it. Apart from jumping in the car, chilling on the sofa, watching TV.
Come in, check my emails, then lay the shows out in the studio, set pack shots up, Then I will get new poles, pick shores, solve any problems that need solving. We deal with other teams where we receive market and suites, we receive boards. We pick samples to send to hobby maker. We pick samples to send to QVC. We will take the previous shows out of the studios, set the new shows up. We do floor manage occasionally, not all the time, making sure that the craft expert presenters have everything at hand that they need. Anything that they haven't got during shows, we will run about and get the products for them. Think on a morning when it's really quiet, I can get more done when there's nobody else in the building. Night owl. Morning. Coffee on a morning, tea the rest of the day. Savoury. Normally lunchtime. Craft along. Mobile phone. Christina's chicken wrap. Barry White. You're my first, my last, my everything. Go home and make the tea.
Happy birthday, Audrey Bailey Burton, who says, I'm shopping on my birthday. Happy birthday, enjoy your shopping. And Karen says, hello from Florida. I have been busy lately and I haven't crafted for over a month and I'm having withdrawal symptoms, lol. Hopefully I can get into my craft room today to make a card. Yes, that would be nice. And don't forget, if you do make anything this week and you fancy sending it in to us, we would love to see your projects ready for this Friday for Friday Night Live, where we'll be doing Friday Night Faves. And if we show your card, you could win yourself some bonus points. studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk. And Mary Beth Dawes says, good afternoon everyone from Minnesota. Thanks everyone for sending in your pictures of your craft rooms. This is why I'm going to have to get closer to the TV now. I'm coming over to have a look at this. Jeanette Hall, wowee, I love your craft room. I love all the pictures on the wall.
That's amazing.
It's really like snazzy and like really quite cozy.
Oh.
She says, this is my craft room. I just about live in here. Even have a TV so I can watch your shows as I craft.
Oh, I love that.
And then her little dog Martha wanted to be in the second picture. Can you spot Martha? She's just, oh, hang on a minute. There we go. Yeah, she's down the bottom. What is she? Is she a little cockapoo, or is that a Shih Tzu, maybe? I don't know, but she looks very cute. Oh, I love the fact you've got a sunflower in there as well. I love sunflowers. And pictures of, is that Audrey Hepburn in the background?
Oh yeah, it is.
I love that, Jeanette, very nice. Leslie Paul, we have got every angle of, I think, possibly one of the neatest craft rooms I have ever seen. This looks uber organised, Debbie. Take a look at picture one.
Wow.
Picture two. Oh, look at Simon's storage boxes there, look.
Wow, I want that room.
Is that a mini fridge as well there? Is that where the refreshments are? I absolutely love that.
That's amazing.
Next angle, I mean, more organisation, more cupboards, more drawers. See the say it with style there as well. Leslie never loses anything, does she, by the look of it? And look at that craft space there with the computer. Got your Mini there, your Gemini 2. You've got the fan there as well going on. Oh my goodness me, so many angles. I feel like we've had like the grand tour here as well. Oh, there's two more. Oh wow. The is that a safe down the bottom as well? One of the additions you can have to your Kallax is, of course, get doors put on them. I mean, that is just super duper organised and tidy. And from tidy to, well, Stephen, thank you for sending it in. It looks like you have a lot of fun in your craft room.
Stephen!
I bet it's an organised mess though. I bet if you said to Stephen, where's such and such, he'd be able to find it.
Can I say, Stephen, I think that's the messiest craft room I've ever seen in my whole life.
Really?
I love it.
It looks like he's having fun in there, though, doesn't it?
It's like you want to really rummage through there, isn't it, and see what's there. I mean, wow. Stephen, where do you craft?
He's got a bit of room on the edge of his table there, can't you see? Stephen, fair play, mate. That is brilliant. Thank you for sending that picture in. That is excellent. That's the kind of thing we're after. Sian, love that. Again, I mean, that looks pretty organised, Debbie, doesn't it? Sian's craft room there.
Yeah, that's nice. They're all nice, actually. All their spaces are really beautiful.
Elaine's just said mine looks like Stephen's. I love this. We've got our tidier crafters, we've got our slightly more messy crafters, and this is brilliant, using the G2, Sian, exactly for what it's used for. All your crafting. I love your pen and ink pad storage there as well. That looks super duper organised. All in your colour families there as well.
I love that you're on the screen there.
Hey, look at that. There we go, watching us live right now. Thanks, everybody. That was so much fun. Okay, let's send in some more. More pictures, please. Tidy craft rooms, messy craft rooms. We want to see it all. Even if you don't have like a designated craft room, like where you craft in your home, maybe you've got like a little crafty corner in the dining room or wherever it might be. But those are brilliant. Elaine says, wowza, I can't show pictures of my craft room. I've been in it for weeks. I've had to expand it into my spare room too. I mean, if you've got multiple craft rooms, again, send in the pictures, please. And Al's just been in touch to say, hi, Ben and Debbie. Slay. Hello, Al, my Pookie. Your Riz is fire. Oh, that's a good shout. Al, why don't you send in a picture of Debbie's craft room?
I think it's all right, actually. I think it's quite tidy.
Is it?
I'm quite a tidy, yeah, I am quite a tidy crafter.
So is you allowed to send in a picture?
Yeah, you can send a picture, yeah.
Al, you know what to do. Debbie has just said, I'm with Stephen. I love it. I love it. Thank you, everyone. Keep sending them in. We have got about 10 minutes or so before the end of this hour. So we're going to see another little demo with the brand new layering panel pads. What are we going to do next then, Debbie, in this last sort of 10 minutes?
Well, I thought as you liked the Halloween, I thought we'd do the Halloween, and I'm not going to make it into anything, I'm just going to layer it up. But I thought I wanted to show you how you can ink the edges, because especially on the top one, I love the pumpkin one. So I've just brought in a couple of water reactive ink pads. I've bought the Chinese red and the Bordeaux, and we're just going to ink around the edges. So I'm using darker colours, because then that's going to give me that contrast on that orange. Now, actually, that's not working. That's why I brought in two to see. There we go. That one's better. So bringing in that Bordeaux gives a little bit of mystery coming into the edges. You know how Sheena loves to create that vignette, yes, around the edge. So just bringing that in, but look how nice that then makes it just around there, just by adding that bit of a darker colour. You could always use your pigment ink pads as well, and then you could heat emboss around the edges, so you could have sort of a shine coming through. Another one as well is your glossy highlights. They would look really cool on these, just to add extras as well. Just accent really in the background. So just carry on with this all the way around.
A lot of people commenting about Stephen's craft room. Zoe says, Stephen, thank you for sharing. I'm glad I'm not the only crafter with organised chaos. Mary Beth says, that's better, Stephen. All these clean, perfect craft rooms have given me a complex. Tricia, mine is the same as Stephen's too. I'm relieved it's not just my craft room, that is chaos. And Whitney says, Leslie makes me want to go organise, and Stephen makes me feel normal. Brilliant.
It's so true, though, isn't it? So yeah. I think there's so many people that can relate. And don't get me wrong, I think everybody's craft room at one stage is like Stephen's.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I think it's just that then we sort of... I remember getting to a stage where... there's no more space to craft.
Yeah.
And then you have to clear up.
Yeah.
So it's not a case that you want to, it's a case of having to because you've got nowhere to craft.
That is funny.
And I always remember when I've been really knee deep in prep, your space gets smaller and smaller and smaller till you're working on a tiny little bit and then you think, enough's enough, I need to clear up and start again.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think everyone can relate to that, Stephen. I love seeing messy craft rooms. I think that's what crafting is all about.
Absolutely.
Right, so we've created that sort of vignette around the edge there, and then we're going to start using our pads. So you're getting a mixture of all different ones in your in the pack that's coming with your showstopper. So I've got some smaller ones here, got some larger ones. You can cut into them. They're just great ones to use, and the backings come off really easy. I know that sounds a silly thing to say, but sometimes backings are not, they don't release very well.
Yeah.
Now, with these ones, I can see that a lot of the spaces are thinner. So all I'm going to do is take my scissors, which I seem to have, there they are, right in front of me. I'm just going to literally just go through the middles of them, so cutting those ones in half. So that will create little bits of longer ones to go. So we can then just pop these in between, like so. And the great thing with them, you don't have to put them everywhere. You can just be sporadic where you're putting them. They don't have to cover every surface, as long as you know where sort of pieces are going to be attached to them. So they don't need to be on all sides.
And Leslie's craft room that we saw, and we thought that was a fridge, she says, yes, that is a mini fridge. She says, I spend so much time in there that my family fills the fridge up with drinks and snacks.
That is so nice. What a lovely family you have.
That is brilliant. What's your crafting snack that you tend to go to, Leslie? What's in the fridge? What the drinks are in there as well, more to the point.
Soft drinks or alcoholic?
Yeah, maybe it gets filled up with the alcoholic drinks on a weekend, I don't know. Is that when the crafting goes a bit wonky as well, maybe? A lovely comment from Dion Harris, who says, just coming back to what we're showing here, saying this process looks so easy, Debbie, she says.
Yeah, absolutely, and I want to make it easy for you because it really is easy, but it's like anything. If you want to make it a little bit more difficult and challenging, you've got that option as well, which I love. So I'm just literally filling the gaps here. So we're going to just put one more onto there, and then we've got plenty onto that side. And these are things you can sort of batch make in as well. So, you know, you can actually do these before you put them all together. So all I'm going to do is take my pokey tool, and literally this is how easy the backings come off. So just take them into those, and then it's just easy to take the backings off. Obviously, if you've got nice sharp nails, you could probably take them off with your nails as well. Yeah.
The ones that we've given you in the showstopper are the small ones as well, so they're sort of perfectly sized, actually, aren't they, for this?
Yes, they are. Yeah, you get some really good size ones in there.
Oh, and you get the little circular ones in there too.
Yeah, they're good size, very good.
Yeah.
So we can pop those over the top. If you wanted a bit of wiggle room as well, Ben, you can still get that with foam pads. What you need to do is just put a little bit of glue on the back.
Yeah.
So I'll show you that in a sec. Oh, look, put the foam pad on that piece. And actually, that's one of our toppers. So I'm going to put another one on the top there. So I'm glad that that's happened, because then I can show you all you're going to do is put another one over the top, and that will then take it up to the same height for the next layer that's going down. So pop that one on, and then this one's just on the back. So I'm going to use this one just to go over the back as normal. So we're just going to bring in our tape pen onto there. Just take that all the way round, and then we can stick that one to the top.
Leslie has soft drinks and chocolate in her fridge. Nice.
Good snacks.
Yeah.
Good snacks.
Do you ever put your foam pads in the fridge? Nicola's just asked. Do we suggest that, do we? Oh, we've suggested that in the past, apparently, if it gets too hot.
Maybe that's because of the backings don't come off
yeah,
so
the
well.
do
Yeah,
tend to
they
stick
get a bit sticky otherwise. Yeah, I've never thought about that. That's a good idea.
Chocolate in the fridge, though. See, I would put chocolate in the fridge, whereas my Laura keeps chocolate out of the fridge.
Yeah, some people don't like chocolate in the fridge, do they? Yeah, no, I prefer chocolate in the fridge. Although I haven't eaten chocolate since, in fact, for a year.
Is that right?
It was last October was my last bit of chocolate.
Do you miss it?
No, not at all. No, not at all. I've had like a chocolate on lollies, or well, probably that's it really. Like I've had like a Magnum. Oh look, I've caught that one. Let me just bring that down. Just caught. Didn't realise I'd caught those pieces. There we go. You'll just be a bit more careful. And there we go. Look at that. How quick that is. So just inking up the edges and then layering it up like so. So easy.
Fabulous. We've seen some great demos, haven't we, in the first hour? Some great ideas and different ways for you to, you know, kind of take things to the next level with this as well. And there'll be lots more coming in the second hour. Stephen, whose craft room is a little bit messy, says, things I haven't said is I've got crafting items in the bedroom and hallway. The hallway is a tidy area of my crafting stuff. And Al says, Ben, I have sent in the evidence.
I really can't remember what state I've left my craft room in, but it's normally okay.
We will find out very soon in the second hour. Rosalind says, I have a craft room, but each room has a small space for crafting when I don't want to go into the basement. Oh, that's a nice idea, isn't it? A little crafting space in each room.
Yeah, definitely. Can I just say, Nicola, when you get the photo, you need to check because there might be some things that are on show.
Yes.
That's not me making excuses.
No,
I'm just
I know.
double checking that there's nothing on show.
Good. Al's even sent a picture of his working area as well, apparently. Who's got the biggest working area?
Oh, me.
Yeah.
Al's in the corner.
I just imagine him like scrunched into the corner like this. No room.
It's lovely. It's really cosy, our working.
Is it?
Yeah. So Al sort of, and it's only 5 foot long, so it's not wide, but it's 23 foot long. So it's a really long room, and it's got all my Is
it like a canal boat?
Almost like all white, huh?
Like a canal boat, it sounds like.
Yeah. So they when we moved into the house, they'd obviously built it onto the side of the house, and that's what fitted down that gap. So they made that into a room. So and it's got the kitchenette. So I've got the washing machine and a sink at the bottom. So it's lovely. So my craft area, I've got a sink in there and everything. So yeah. Very lucky.
Always enjoy watching the demos, says Dion. Very nice. If you want some more embellishments to go with this set, we've got an embellishment selection for you. This is a bonkers deal, actually. £8 or $12 for all of this. It's a few of the different embellishments that we've brought to you in some of our recent collections. So you've got the feathers from the Amazing Flamingos. You get 20 of those. Achoo! 20 of those. You're also going to get from the Myths and Legends. Oh yes, you get your little embellishment charms in here, which are those little good luck eyes. You've got 5 charms and 2 of each. So you know the ones that you see when you go to Greece and the like. So you get those included in there. This is a really good buy for £8. You've got 2 sets of ribbons in there. So you've got your seam binding ribbon from the Enchanted Ocean collection in those 3 colours. You've also got the embellishment pack from your All Hallows Eve. This is, again, oh, hello. Wish I hadn't done that now. You will get a lovely, beautifully presented set of ribbon from that collection. It is gems, it is dewdrops, and it is satin ribbon included in there. And you'll also get, from the Enchanted Ocean, the cute little shells. These are super cute. So those are all included in there too. Flat bottomed as well, so it makes them easy to attach to your projects if you want to be able to do that. I love those.
That's a bargain.
It is a bargain, isn't
Yeah.
it? You don't have to shell out a lot for that.
Boom, boom.
£8 or $12 for all of that, and it is all, of course, on the. I mean, what has happened there? It's. It is all there for you on the Shop the Show page, where of course you can get your hands on our brand new collection as well. I think these layering panel pads are absolutely brilliant, and we've got loads more ideas coming up. Keep the pictures coming in for us in the second hour of tidy craft rooms, untidy craft rooms as well, please, and also keep sending through all of the questions for us to answer as well. If you have just joined us, welcome to the show. It's launch day, it's Tuesday, just gone 1 o'clock here in the UK. You are, 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, just gone, if you're up Pacific time, thank you, it's 5 a.m. What even are you doing up? Wow. Mate, well, obviously you're here to get the new launch, I know that, so thank you so much for getting up with us. It is all about today crafting for everybody. Whether you are someone perhaps who's just found us and wants to get into card making, this set is for you. If you are somebody who's sort of in the middle of your journey, again, this is a great collection for you. If you're someone who's a little bit more experienced, again, this is a collection that I think will ring true with you, because it's a set that everyone can craft with, that in its simplest form, as we saw in the first hour, you can create really quick, stunning cards with little fuss. But if you are a bit more experienced, you can then start, doing different things, bringing in your inks, bringing in your pens, doing things like stenciling through the different layers, as we already talked about. It's a brilliant collection for everybody. If I just give you the details again, and we'll look at some finished samples with Debbie, but the showstopper brings you the 3 sets of these layering panel pads. You've got one which is your Halloween. So you can see in the front of that Halloween pad there, you get the 4 different designs. You get 5 sections with those, if you like, 5 layers, and you can make 2 cards with each of those. Got the same in your everyday, which is more about those celebrations. You've also got a lovely layerable butterfly pad in there too, and then of course you've got Christmas included in there as well. If you go for the showstopper, you get those 3, plus you get a tape pen, and you get the little pom-pom embellishments from the Violet Studio Circus collection. And then for free, we give you the small foam pads. In there, you've got different sizes of the small pads, and you've also got some of the circular ones in there too. So we've covered off lots of different ways for you to be able to stick. $49.58 is your platinum price on that, $64.78. If you just want to go for the layering panel pads on their own, there's another bundle on the Shop the Show. If you just want to pick and choose the ones, maybe you want more Christmas ones, again, you can go for them individually too. Al says, what a brilliant card that was. Irene says, I love putting my chocolate in the freezer. Oh, okay. And Al says, I have a Star bar waiting for me, the best chocky bar.
Oh, no.
I'm not sure what's in a Star bar.
It's horrible.
Is it?
Yeah, it's peanut butter. It's not... No,
so it's like a Snickers?
No, it's not like a Snickers because it's peanut butter.
Oh.
Not peanuts are in the Snickers with nougat.
Oh, yeah. Or nugget, as they call it up here.
Nugget, yeah.
Oh, so it's just the actual
it's
peanut
just
butter.
slimy and horrible.
Eleanor says, we're talking about craft rooms as well. Eleanor, my living room is my craft room. I wish I had an extra room just for my crafts. Then my living room and kitchen can look like a living room and kitchen. But that's what happens when you have a 1-bedroom apartment. It's fine, I make it work though. I'm just going to be getting some crates to put a lot of my crafts in, and also I'm going to be getting another shelf to get some... to get some more buddy bags for things.
Someone's shouting.
I know, I wonder what that was then. It's just going to take some time. Shall we go over to Debbie and have a look at some finished samples with these panel pads? As we said, in their simplest form... Sorry. Johnny's voice went high there, didn't it, a minute ago? In its simplest form, these are for everyone, aren't they?
Oh, they're absolutely for everyone, for every age. They are so much fun. You get everything that you need in them. I love the fact that you're getting them all themed. So let's have a look through the themes. The first ones are the Christmas ones. So really great designs. And you can see all those different colours, the depth that you're getting with those colours, which is amazing. They've all been designed and cut perfectly for you to use on your card. So whether you're creating a whole card front like this one, or whether you're creating one like this, where you've got almost like this tunnel book, you can see all the different
really
layers, and then opening up like this to look through with that Christmas tree, which is amazing. We're going to be using the Christmas tree in the first demo that we're going to show you. You've got the bells on there as well. Look at that, creating a frame. Great for home decor, which I'll show you again in a little while in a frame form. I love the Santa Claus.
Me too.
Just a great one, isn't it? He looks so happy, and it's just a really nice, looks really, what's the word? It's I can't think of the word, designer looking.
Oh, yes.
It looks really designer looking, the Santa. Even though he's a cute Santa, it's a very designer looking Santa. And just adding them all on just to the front of a card looks amazing. So that's your Christmas ones. Then your Halloween ones. They are amazing. Look at that. I mean, it's
The
fabulous.
ghosts are brilliant.
Yeah, they're so good, aren't
Yeah.
they? Just really, really good. There's another one. We made a shaker card in the last hour, but this one's got all the glitter in the circle bit in the centre, so looks absolutely amazing. Love this one as well, another bit of home decor that you can hang up as well, using your ghosts and the Happy Halloween from some of your other collections. Lots of different designs that you can do with them, and that's what I think the fun part with these are. They're great for mat and layering, but they're really good fun for creating these sort of little books and different templates and different ways that you can do them. In fact, we've probably got more Halloween samples than any, but the ghost one is particularly good. And then you've got your everyday ones as well. Look at that for some home decor, absolutely amazing. And then the same one we made in the last, let me just reach across and just bring this one in just to show you how different they can look, just by adding some glitter. So we've got a real bit of bling in that one, and some and a shaker card element as well. So lots of different ways that you can do them to make them look really different. Love this one here, the cake, another great one. So actually popping it through, so cut the triangle out, or triangle, I don't know why I said triangle, square out of your card, so whether it's be a nesting die, and then that way you can add them into that one, which looks beautiful. Love the present one, love this one as well. And in fact, if I should just bring this one in as a little bit of a different one, that's exactly the same. Look how different it looks.
Yeah, absolutely.
It looks so different because of the different surroundings. The
Exactly.
black around this one really makes this look. This has got ink around the edges as well, so inked around the edges to make it a little bit brighter. But both look very different, but exactly the same toppers as well. So absolutely love that one. And then in our next demo, we're going to use that Christmas tree.
Yeah.
So let me just pop these to the side and then bring that Christmas tree one in. Now we're going to do another little bit of a different one. Let's bring this in, and we're going to use some red liner tape around the edges. So I've got the thinnest one we do, which is the 3mm, and all we're going to do is pop this all the way around the edge. So let me just bring in that piece, and I want it to go over right to the edge, so we're just going to bring that in and literally just follow that line round like so. And then we're just going to trim that one.
What's so lovely from the samples you've shown us is that once you've got these, you can create cards, box toppers, home decor pieces, and of course, it doesn't matter what the size is either, does it?
No, not at all. You can make so many different concepts with them. Yeah, you can pop them onto anything. So all I'm going to do here is follow that down again, all the way around. And then I'm taking it off because I'm overlapping that last one, so you know you then get the full effect all the way around. So just popping that down, trim that off, and then I just use my pokey tool just to take that up. So that takes those away, and then the next one. So it doesn't take long to do this, but it makes it very effective, because now what you can do, you can either, well, we're going to put Gilding flakes on ours.
Oh yeah.
But you could use it to put your glitters down. You could put your flock that you got in Sarah's Wild at Heart collection. So there's lots of different things that you can use on the outside here. You could even put some puffy snow onto these. So there's just so much you can be using. And then the last one, just down that edge, like so. Trim that one. There we go. And I'm just making sure that I burnish that in. Sorry, my bracelet's clashing about there. And then just take that last one off.
Margaret's just said, Margaret Screeton, I need another house for crafting. I've run out of space.
We all need another house for crafting, don't we? That's for sure.
And Cindy Thompson says, my craft room is so full that I can't even work in the room. And your house says, that butterfly in the wooden frame that you showed looks like something exhibited in the National History Museum.
Yeah, it's those type of things, isn't it? Yeah, absolutely. Right, so we are literally just putting this around the edge. fact, I've probably got enough in that one piece that I've took out. This one is, Signature by Sarah Davies, so I don't know which one it's from, but I'm sure you will have lots of different gilding flakes.
By the way, if you love Sarah's signature collections, make sure you head to the website. There's a sale on currently.
Oh yes, I heard about that.
Up to 70% off.
Amazing.
From timeless classics to seasonal themes. All Sarah's signature collections now up to 70% off.
That's incredible.
It is incredible.
So literally put enough on now just to be able to burnish those edges in. Like so. So this is going to now frame our card at the front. There we go.
Pretty.
Slap that one down. So then we've got that beautiful frame then. So just something small but is quite effective. And then all we're going to do with that, I'm going to try not to breathe. And in fact, I'm not even sure if that will go back in the pot, but we will give it a good go. There we go. We didn't do too bad, did we?
Very good.
Not too bad at all. All right, let's just get rid of those pieces, pop that on. Oh, and now I can breathe. It's all right, don't worry, I didn't hold my breath that whole time.
Yeah, always good to breathe when you craft, as a top tip.
Right, let's bring in all the rest of these as well. Now, the other thing I want to do, this is what I was talking about earlier. When you layer these all up, and let's do this back one first, onto here. You can see a lot of that yellow is hidden. Now, I am being very naughty because these are coming at a later time. We haven't got them out yet.
Not quite.
But we do have, I mean, you might have a little star punch, but all I'm going to do with this one, and you could do this with a little star die cut as well, Ben. So literally just take some of these from the edges and then you can create little stars with these. So, like so. So you can create out of your papers already, and then that will be hidden, so you won't even see that. So you can see all these layer straight on top. So we've got just some of our little stars. If you've got a little star die cut, you could do exactly the same thing as well. So we're going to start popping these together, because I thought with that yellow showing through, once we've got all of these together, then we can use these to actually decorate the front as well, just like so. So I'm going to pop those together, and I've got a card blank somewhere. Here it is. So I've just used, again, those card blanks. So these are going to come in so handy, so make sure you buy some of these card blanks to go with your makes. And then I've just got some nice lime green, which I just thought would coordinate really well with the greens that are in here as well. So let's start layering up our beautiful card. So I'm just going to bring in my tacky glue and pop that onto the front. I don't know why I was worrying which side was the more textured side, because we're going to be covering most of this up.
Oh yeah. Just whilst you're gluing, we have had comments in from Melanie. She says, I turned my entire creative space inside out over the weekend. Everything redesigned.
Oh, I love doing that.
My motto is comfort and getting it everywhere. Oh, I like that. Pictures, please.
That's one of those jobs you start and wish you hadn't started.
Yeah.
And then you feel like nothing's ever coming together, and then all of a sudden it just all
clicks.
comes together, doesn't
Yeah.
it? So the back one, I'm just going to literally stick down onto the front. Another little tip as well, because when you're putting pads on and or glue gel or whatever you're using to attach these with, and because of all the layers, you might find that your card will get a little bit top heavy. So all you want to do with that, and in fact I think I've got some spare card down here. Oh, this is the one we use. Grab another piece of card. So this one, in fact, this is just some Centura card. Cut that to the size of your card. So what this will also do, it will allow you to put an insert in your card, but it'll give you a bit of rigidity on the back as well. So if I just get my guillotine so we can show you exactly how to do that. All you're going to do is cut that down. Now a card is 6x6, so I'm just going to come slightly in of the 6x6, so just before that mark. That gives me enough space then just to be able to put that on the inside. But what that will also do, that will weigh down the inside of my card. And then that way you can just then stamp. That should be, yep, about perfect. And it actually, Ben, if you use your Collao All-Purpose, because it's a really rock-hard glue, that will give you some extra weight as well on the inside.
Okay.
So let's just pop that in there. And then what that will do, that will allow then for me to build up the front of my card and have the weight distributed between the front and the back. So it just gives a bit of a more rigid card. So when that stands up, that will be good when we put all the layers on. So let's start laying these up. I'm going to put this one on as well. The other thing you could do, and I think I've done it with one, yes, I did it with this one, is if you bring in your glitter glue. So glitter glue is really good for sort of shining through. So you can see all these little stars. Now I've already stuck that down without thinking about it, but what I did with this one, can you see, I've just put the glitter glue through them. So just, if I put that one's without it.
Yeah.
And this one, and I'm not going to do it now because I've already stuck this down, but I put this on so you can see that glitter shining through.
Yeah.
So then when you put your layers on, the actual glitter glue will shine through on those. So pop those on there.
Okay.
You'll just be able to see, if you pop that through, it's just my fault for putting it down, and then you'd have a bit of glitter shining through there.
Yeah.
But we haven't done that, but that's another idea that you can do, and that was just the sparkling ice that I used on there, which is just a clearer one.
Oh, yes.
So let's pop these ones on, and we can start. In fact, I'm going to stick this one down, and then we'll put the foam pads on the other ones.
Crystal says she's rearranging her crafty corner again to make room for the order that's coming tomorrow. I love that. Just trying to squeeze everything into every final space, every nook and cranny. And Laurie Barnett says, good morning, friends. I'm awake. Woohoo. Lovely to have you with us, Laurie. So nice to have so many of you with us early doors on a Tuesday. It's our brand new layering panel pads, which are flying out of the door. Crafting made easy. I think this is what this kit is, but as Debbie's been showing you, a kit that you can do so much more with as well, just by adding little embellishments and bringing out things like your, your glitter glues and your inks and all these different kinds of things. You can take it to the next level, can't you? Yeah,
absolutely. Right, now I'm going to use the small ones on here, Ben, because you can see there's lots of gaps. And you can't, you don't want to be trimming up all of them. So this is where your small foam pads are really going to come in handy. And the great thing with these as well, you don't have to take them all off, like the backings all off. You can actually just take a few off, because all you need them to do is to have that sort of that's keeping them... That
buffer there, isn't it? As long as a few of them are stuck down, the rest of them are there just to provide the support.
Yes, absolutely. That's exactly what it is. So, just flick that one. But yeah, they're just really good just for popping on really quickly and then just taking some of the backings off. So just popping these around the edges, like so.
Oh yeah, that would be a bit of a faff, wouldn't it, if you had to take all of them off? So what would you do? Just take like the corner ones and then a few in the centre?
Yeah, definitely take the ones off in the corner, because they're the ones that are going to be stuck. So you take all those off. I mean, it doesn't take long to take them off, especially when you're using your pokey tool.
Yeah.
And then, just take one or two off in the middle. That's all you need to do. So we'll just take a few of those off. Take one off the tops here. That's it. And then we can pop those on. So that will give us our dimension. So straight over the top there, like so. And then our next one, we'll do exactly the same. I mean, the gaps are getting bigger as well, which is good. So not so small gaps. But that's why you definitely want your showstopper with your little mini pads in them.
Yeah.
Or if you've already got them and you're just going for the collection, just make sure you've got the smaller ones.
It's a 20-piece set, isn't it? Goodness knows how many foam pads that is, though. A lot.
It's a lot, an awful lot.
And you get square and you get your circular ones in there as well, and like small and then like, or super small.
Yeah, your small are very good. Yeah, these ones are tight. I mean, there must be thousands on here.
Yeah.
Pulled lots off in one go there. So let's just making sure we cover all our areas as we did before. I think that's about it.
Perfect.
Let's do one there, and I'm going to pop one there as well. And then we're going to take just some of those around the edges off. So simple to do. I mean, if you've got your glue gel, use that as well. Just do what suits you.
Yeah. Morning to Julie, or afternoon to Julie, says, I think I'm more of a collector than a crafter. I have stuff stacked everywhere that I don't want to use up. We hear that a lot, don't we? Like people just tend to, especially with paper pads. People buy paper pads and then don't want to use them because they're so nice.
Yes, it's very true. Very true. And we're
Hey,
just
look at
gonna
this.
place that over the top as well.
Perfect.
There we go. And then we've got our last one. It's funny, isn't it? Because it's almost sort of hidden there, but then when we come to put our darker one over the top, it really just highlights that tree entirely. So all we're going to do with this one, I am going to use my wet glue on the top of this one to pop this on. And I'm just putting a really thin layer down. I'm not even worrying about the little branches. You don't need to worry too much as long as the rest is sticking down. That's going to just go straight over the top. And don't worry, that'll dry clear. The glue dries clear. So that's going to take that piece. I'm just going to move it to my eye so I can see that that's on straight. And then we've got our little stars, and I've got just a couple more. Got another one here. So we're going to just place those onto the edge. So just pop a little bit of glue down onto here. You could also use your glue gel as well that we used on the other one to highlight these, and pop that there. And then I've got just, I had a little, I'll tell you what else I've got, Ben, which we'll use. With the accessories, you get some really cool little gems. Look at these lovely little green gems. They come in the accessories that you're getting with your showstopper.
Yeah.
And these are super simple to do. So literally pick them up with your pokey tool, and then you can pop these in onto there as well. So these are a really lovely little additional extra. You've got tiny ones on there. You could actually put them through into the insides, so you can have little gems shining through. So let's put another one through there. So it just gives us a little extra, like so. And then I just got a little sentiment, which I've got here, which just says, "'Tis the season."
Ah.
And then let's just place that
Perfect.
onto here. So I'm going to just go, where was it? Let's go through the middle there. And there we go, nice and easy, but layering that up and using those gilding flakes around the edges. There we go.
Absolutely love it. Loads of lovely comments coming through as well. Carolyn says, when I bought the Gemini Pro, I had to move it into my son's old bedroom, which is now known as Crafting Room B. Some brilliant stories coming through. Lots of love for these products as well. We're going to give you the opportunity to get yours checked out. And when we come back, we will fire some more inspiration your way. So get to the checkout. We'll see you in a moment.
When I'm working, it's quite busy because I have to get up really early to come into work if I'm going to be travelling from London. But otherwise, I'm quite lazy. I spend a lot of time in bed. Best part of my day is when we come in and I get to see everybody. I really enjoy being up here. It's really nice to see all my friends, and this is my happy place. I do like to see everyone, and also, of course, if Christina's in, I'm getting my breakfast from Christina before I start the day. Early riser without a doubt, never a night owl. I'm in bed at 9:30. Bath at night, shower in the morning. I'm very clean. Tea, the colour of He-Man. Both. I like pancakes with bacon and maple syrup. Craft along, because there's always a softer side to craft along. My phone, my life is my phone. Yeah, the phone and the dog, unless I'm coming up here and I can't bring the dog in. My favourite lunch isn't lunch. My favourite lunch is afternoon tea. That's what I'd like. Lots of selection of sandwiches, some scones, or scones, some cream and jam, and some little cakes. But I couldn't have it every day because I'd be the size of a house. Oh, that changes with the moment. My favourite song at the moment is Natasha Bedingfield, Unwritten. Or make myself a cup of tea and go and have a bath.
Day to day looks like, on a normal day when I'm working from home, get up, breakfast, quick phone call with my daughter, and then I'm up in the craft room and I spend all my time in the craft room. If it's spending a day with the grandkids, that's it. That's my best part of the day, just spending time with family and those gorgeous little grandkids of mine. The best part of the day when I'm at work is when I go on air, because I absolutely love it. Both. I prefer a shower in the morning. I feel fresher. I feel that I can tackle my day. However, depending on how that day's been, I also would have a double shower, so I'd have one in the morning and one at night too. Absolutely, 100% coffee. Will always be coffee. And flavoured coffee is my favourite at the moment. Dare I say it's a full English breakfast, the full works, the beans, the tomatoes, the bacon, the sausage, and everything else that goes with a traditional English breakfast. Craft along. Every day of the week. I absolutely love going through the stages from the start of a project to the end of a project. So craft along is definitely my favourite choice. I can't leave without my lipstick. It's a given thing. I once didn't have a lipstick on me and Leanne helped me out that day. Kick off the shoes, sit down for a couple of minutes, just gather my thoughts and then grab my tea.
Welcome back, everybody. Christine says, read Debbie's last card. I'm sure you could throw some little fairy lights behind that and make it glow at night. I mean, why not?
Oh, yes, love that idea as well.
Irene says the panel pads will be very useful when I need to make something in a hurry. That's the point with these as well, isn't it? If you are a bit more experienced, they're a nice set just to sort of pop away, and when you need that last minute make, or as Debbie was saying, maybe you've forgotten to make a card for somebody, you're like, you haven't got time to sit down and craft something, extensive. This is a great way to create something quickly, but it still looks brilliant. The cards are stunning, says Jeanette. Lois says, I love it. Loving all the inspiration, says Irene. And Sarah Thompson says, these layering cards are so much more than they look when you first see them. The demos really help to be able to see what beautiful cards you can create. And actually, if you just want to pick and choose, if you don't want to go for the showstopper, you can just go for the individual bundles. I'll show you again just quickly. This is the Christmas one, to show you the 4 designs that you got on the front here. And basically, you get 5, in essence, it's 5 layers with each of the different designs that you get. So you layer them up to create your Father Christmas, all the different layers there to create your Christmas tree. You've got your cute little baubles and then those Christmas bells. The easiest way to do them is, as Debbie did in her first demo at the start of the first hour, literally just gluing them, lining them up, sticking them together. And you've got 5 brilliant layers that you can then put onto, well, a tent-fold card, and in the easiest sort of way to do it. But as we've seen, you can do a lot more with these as well. Kind of gone on a bit of a crafting journey over this show. This is the everyday, again, available individually, and now the most popular, I've just heard in my ear. So you've got all your sorts of celebrations in there, from birthdays to anniversaries to retirements, whatever you want it to be. And then you've got that beautiful butterfly design in there too, which you saw a little bit earlier. And then the one that you'll be using sooner rather than later. What day is it today? 24th, 6th, 37 days till Halloween. 37 days. 37 days. What's that? 5 and a bit weeks. So yeah, that's got all of those spooky designs in there. Once again, just layer all those up, the 5 different layers to create each of these cards twice over. 5.5 by 5.5 are the size of those layers too. So you can go for those individually, as I've said. You know, if you're going more down the sort of Christmas makes, then you'll multi-order those. Halloween makes, multi-order those. But if you just like the idea of having a selection for all the occasions, you've got your showstopper, which gives you all of those that I've just shown you. Plus you're going to get your tape pen, and then these little embellishments from the Violet Studio Circus collection. And then you'll also get within your set the foam pads. Loads of those, 20 sheets of the small foam pads in square and also circular shape. Hi to Sandy, who says, my craft room is in my bedroom, which is also the sanctuary room right now for my new cat, Daisy. Aww. Luckily, she doesn't smack my craft things around. Not yet. Anyway, not yet. And thank you to Sarah, who's commented, also Lois and Jeanette with us right now. We've got half an hour to go. So last chance to fire in any questions, anything you want to ask, anything you want to see, anything you want to request, and we'll get on with another demo. Are you doing Christmas over there?
No, doing the ghost one.
Oh, ghosty!
Oh, yeah, we've got to have the ghost one, haven't we? Yeah, I think this might be my favourite as well.
Yeah,
I think
definitely.
It's a brilliant one. And so clever. When we look at the individual layers, like when we take them off like this, look how clever that is. I mean, it's just it's so clever how that all comes together with the clouds behind.
Yeah, that looks so weird, that layer there, isn't it?
I mean, that you would be thinking, oh, that's a bit strange.
Yeah.
Love it, absolutely love it. So I'm going to use those ones. I'm going to use some ink as well around the edge of these ones. So I'm using the dark one again, which is our Lagoon, and we're going to use this just around the edges to make this a bit darker, because it is that sort of Halloween sort of style. So, and actually it looks quite cool when the edges are peeling up a little bit like that. So just going to pop that in. The other thing you can do is you can come in on the inside as well. So if you wanted to, you can add that sort of darkness around here. So you don't have to just go round the edges. So we can actually add a little bit of extra texture. And then just continue with these parts.
But Dion's is saying you can't go wrong with any of these sets. You really can't. You really can't. And Suzanne Dawn says, good afternoon, crafty friends, Debbie, Ben, and all the CC family.
Hello.
Who's buying these as well for the kids and the grandkids? Let us know if you're going to be sharing your love of craft with them. I think particularly the Halloween one they'll enjoy making, won't they? Up to Halloween. And then the Christmas one, nice if you've got kids who want to make cards for their friends at school. Sometimes nice to be able to have something that's a little bit different rather than just, you know, what we would all have done over the years, bought those packs of cards that you just quickly write your name in and then send off. But this is a nice, easy way for the kids to be able to make little bespoke cards for their friends, and the teacher, of course, as well at Christmas.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, really great way. It's just a fun thing, isn't it, to do with the kids?
Yeah.
So there we go. So we've got all those different sort of darker layers going on those. So we're going to pop that to the side, and let me just, I'm just going to spritz this, clear this up, and then get rid of our ink. You could, if you were clever there, just put some watercolour cardstock over the top and pick that up, but let's just clear our mess away. And then, I've done that, and I wanted to do the same with this. So I've got a piece of card. So what I've done with this one, Ben, is I've created, this is just a half an A4 piece of black card, folded it in half, and then 2 inches in, I've just trimmed out the front of the card. And then this colour card, I've just coordinated with the front of the card. So it's not identical, but it's a pretty good match, actually. Just one of the, I'm trying, I can't remember now which one I got this out of, but the linen card's out of one of our packs of cards that we do. And then all I'm going to do is just come in and put a little bit of ink around there as well.
Yeah.
So just like so, just to bring that in with the front of the cards. We're only going to see this piece, so I'll just do that for now. So there we go. Like so. Not that we're getting too much mess, because we're using a black card. So this one is going to go on the inside, and then I've just used the Happy Haunting from the card bases that we got, one of the card base ones I think it's from. Like we did the bat, and the cats.
Yes, and the Frankenstein.
Yes, that's it. So those card bases, I think the sentiment come from one of those. So we'll do this back to front. So what we're going to do is start with our base. So bring in the base one. And then just have that round, so we've got that nice bright orange, and then we're going to lay this up onto this one. So I'm going to keep this one flat again. Like to keep that base one. You could do all of them if you wanted to, but because you've got 5 layers, it can make it quite bulky.
Yeah.
So just decide which sort of layers you want to lay flat and which ones that you want to put your foam or your glue gel on.
Okay, yeah, I never even thought of that. So yeah, glue some and then
you don't need to do all of them. It's just a case of doing some of them, and then that way it doesn't make it too bulky. And again, think about if you're posting it or if you're giving it in a box, because obviously it makes it quite bulky in an envelope. So the best way to see is how you're going to send it. So if you want it in an envelope, not make it so thick. So, and foam pads as well come in different depths. So you can use thinner ones and thicker ones. So the thicker ones we tend to use for the sort of shaker cards.
Yeah.
So again, I'm going to pop this one on as well with glue, or you can use your tape pen. And then we're going to lay that one over the top.
How many demos will you have done in the show now after this? Is that 5?
Would have been, yes, 5,
Yeah, 5.
yes. Yeah, we didn't do a complete finished card with one of the Halloween ones, but yeah, I do love this one. Love how it comes together.
It's the ghost for me as well.
I know, it looks so cool.
They've got their faces there. Like you say, you look at that and go, what's that supposed to be? But then when you add the next layer, it all comes to fruition. Here we go.
Absolutely, but we're going to put some foam pads on this one. So let's just use our small foam pads again.
And Hadassah, I love this idea. She says, these are great for all ages. I'm planning to take them to the nursing home group to have a play with.
Oh, that's a brilliant idea. Yes, they'll love them.
Absolutely. So, producer Nicola's just got, it's like doing the world's easiest jigsaw. It is, isn't it? Like 5-piece jigsaw puzzle.
Oh, that suits me. Do you like jigsaw puzzles? They drive me nuts.
You know what? I haven't done one for years, but I used to enjoy doing them. Back at my old radio station, where we used to have a little sort of breakout corner,
right,
where we'd have games, and we had like a foosball table, and we had like a massive table in there where there was a jigsaw puzzle, and if you were on a break or whatever, you could take it in turns to put some pieces together. I used to quite enjoy doing that on a break, and it was fine when it was actual pictures of things, do you know what I mean? Like if you were doing a 500-piece scene or something, but then some of the guys then started bringing in jigsaw puzzles that were pictures of baked beans or a lawn or something like that. And I was like, where's the fun in that? Yeah, you know.
My friend and her daughter, they go round and do competitions.
Seriously?
Yeah.
What, who can put them together the quickest?
Yeah.
Wowee.
I know, they love it. And I'm like, I couldn't think of nothing worse. But they absolutely love it, and they're timed, and you don't see the jigsaw. You get there and they give you the jigsaw.
Oh, what?
Yeah, so, yeah.
What, so everybody sits down with the same jigsaw and it's the first to finish it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wowee.
Yeah. They've never won, but they just love doing them, so...
It's getting your corners in place first, isn't it?
Yes, and I can do that. I can do the corners, but filling it in, and then I get bored and think, no, I'm not doing that anymore. Yeah, not very good at doing jigsaws.
Do you at home do jigsaws? Let us know if you're a big jigsaw person.
I like doing our jigsaws when we brought out the jigsaw die.
They're loads of fun.
Yeah.
Because those you can obviously make, really kind of bespoke jigsaws, can't you? And I think the biggest one we did was like 44 pieces, wasn't it? So they're more manageable.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not like these massive ones. And you can get like the 3D jigsaw puzzles as well now, can't you? Where you build like a globe or something, or build, I don't know, like...
Oh, that's it. I know what you mean,
London Bridge or something.
Yeah, you can get all sorts now, can't you?
But,
so, look at that. I love that. It's so cool.
It's great, isn't it?
And then we'll do our final layer. But before we do the final layer, let's start putting our card together, because before I put this inside, now, we did the vintage Halloween. I just die cut one of the skeletons, and I just thought I'd put him on like a piece of acetate, so just a strip at the back, and then we're going to stick that over the front of our card. So I've done that, I've measured it so it actually has 4 gems, and then it looks like he's standing on the Happy Halloween, but he's actually a dangler. So all we're going to do is put, where's that red liner tape? Put a little bit of red liner tape on the back there that we can stick down. So just onto here, and that's going to secure it to the back of our card. And then take that off, like so. So let's just take that backing off. Oh, there we go. So I'm going to place him on first, just on that Happy Halloween, put him over the top. There we go.
Bob the skeleton.
Well, I haven't done that very straight, but that's fine. There we go. And then we can stick this one down to the inside of the card.
Good morning, Scrap Paper Scissors. He says, good morning from a very rainy Ohio, Debbie and Ben. Long time no see. Yeah, it's a long time no see. Feel like I've not said your name in ages. Lovely to have you back with us. Carol G says, Ben, you need to try the Was Jig puzzles. They're frustrating, but great when finished. What is that? Oh, is it a back to front? Because that Was Jig is jigsaw. So the picture on the front of the box isn't the picture in the jigsaw. Oh, it's a picture from a different perspective, and you make it, so you're somewhere within the jigsaw, is what you're saying. Oh, dear.
Wow. That sounds very difficult. If I can't do a normal jigsaw, I'm not going to be able to do one of those, am I?
Irene says, I used to do jigsaw and glue on boards when I was younger.
Oh, so me and my mum used to do that. Yeah, and we used to glue them onto boards, and because you'd spend hours doing the jigsaw, and then my mum used to say, then what's the point? Because you want a frame. So we used to have jigsaws on the walls.
And Al says, Ben, Halloween pop question. What is the connection between Sister Sledge and Halloween?
Oh.
Is this a joke?
Trivia joke, maybe.
Sister Sledge and Halloween.
Sister Sledge. Oh, Sister Sledge. Is it Sister Sledge?
Sister Sledge, yeah.
What was their songs? I can't think of what their songs are.
We Are Family. What else did Sister Sledge sing? I'll have to have a think about that.
I was thinking of something different then, not Sister Sledge.
I enjoy doing jigsaw puzzles, says Sarah Thompson, to relax when I'm not in a crafty mood. I think they challenge your brain. Oh, here we go. Try doing one upside down with only the white backing and no colour to follow.
I mean, do people really like giving themselves that sort of challenge?
Sounds like they do. Hurts my head just thinking about that. In regards to jigsaw puzzles, says Cindy, I have a table set up specific for puzzles, and my son, who has Down syndrome, does 1,000-piece puzzles.
Wow,
we also
amazing.
glue them once done, frame and hang them up.
Yeah.
He started off with sports themed and now does any type. It's a lot of fun. He's fast, but it takes me hours to find one piece.
Yeah, it's a bit like me. My dad does it as well. He's actually got one of these proper jigsaw tables.
Yeah.
So you can sort of tilt it so you can sit down and do it. Yeah, he actually treated himself and does jigsaws.
Yeah. Nicole Brederick says, I love Was Jigs. Also, the Thomas Kinkade Disney ones. Got one on the go, Maleficent. Thomas Kinkade, the painter of light.
There we go.
Yeah.
Nicole, how do you have time? You're always busy crafting. You do so much for us.
I've heard she crafts and jigsaws at the same time. One hand crafting, one hand jigsawing.
Of course she does. I am not surprised at that.
And she tap dances at the same time as well.
She's a legend.
Yeah.
Right, so our last layer, so we're just going to take all our little tops off. Has Al sent in what the he has?
He hasn't sent the answer in. Does anyone know answer Al's question, the connection between Sister Sledge and Halloween? I might have to... Is it a joke or is it a genuine connection?
It's a joke, I would have thought.
What were their other songs? Oh, Lost in Music was one, wasn't it? He's the greatest dancer.
I don't always get Al's jokes and his connections.
Is it a joke?
What is it? You have to tell us what it is.
What is it? He's put the connection between Sister Sledge and Halloween is that only UK #1. Frankie, yeah. Yes, Frankie, do you remember me? Oh, Frankie. As in like Frankenstein.
Frankenstein.
Frankie, do you remember me? Frankie, do you remember?
Oh.
It was like loose trivia, wasn't it? Frankie. So it's not actually about Frankenstein, is it? It's about, no.
He does come up with...
not one of his best ones, was it that?
No, not one of your best ones, Al.
Thanks, Al.
Right, the other thing we've got on the show is our little charms.
Oh, yeah.
So I've got this, I've literally just threaded, same colour ribbon through, and we're going to use this just to put on the side. So I'm going to use another piece of foam pad, I think, just to go on the back. So I am just going to just trim off a little bit on here. So pop that on the back.
Got my Daisy some of these Halloween charms, and she's going to wear them. Going to wear them at Halloween as little earring.
So good, but look, just put one on the edge there, a bit of ribbon, and there we go. We've got our little dangler, we've got our front card here, we've got our little skeleton at the side there. There we go. How cool's that?
Oh, I absolutely love it. I think that's my favourite one so far, just because of all the little added additions, and then, like, I mean, I love the design of that Halloween one anyway. I just thought I'd get out, if you want to get these charms, they are on the show. I think this is one where you'll get a selection of different designs. So I'm just propping a few different ones out for you here so that you can see, but they're super cool. You will have ones that double up. So, you know, if you do want to create jewellery, or if you do want to, you know, wear them as earrings for Halloween, I mean, obviously you can do that, but they're super fun. So you've got mummies in there, ghosts and bats and big black cats. What else have we got in here? Oh, like the I've done that one. There's ones I haven't shown you. Oh, there's a witch's hat there, which I don't think I've shown you. What else is there? There is a... Oh, I've done that one. I think that's most of them. What's that one? A different hat there. Oh, what's this one? Sorry, I'm having a great time here. I am. What's that?
A candy corn, yes.
A candy corn?
The sweets.
Ah. Spider. Sorry, I'll stop in a minute.
No, don't stop. We like it.
Okay.
Love seeing all these. Was there not a board for these?
I think there was at one time. There's a spooky ghost. Oh, there's a broom. I mean, this is skills right here, isn't it?
It is skills.
What? I think.
How far can you go?
I think. Oh, there's a different pumpkin there. Oh no, I've got that one. I think that's all of them.
I have two more. Have you got that one?
Oh no.
And you've got that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Ta-da!
And the one I put on the card.
There you go. You get all of them. As I say, yours could potentially differ, but you get a selection of those for $15.99 or $19.96. So a nice little addition to pop into your basket. Nicole says, haha, look, I don't say how long they take to finish the jigsaws. Lol. This one's been in my puzzle case for a while. Mary Beth Dawes says, oh, I never knew we had so many jigsaw puzzlers. Are you called puzzlers? I suppose you probably are, puzzlers. Mary Beth Dawes says, I do small 200 plus piece puzzles on my iPad when I'm waiting for something. Eleanor says, wow, I love this kit. They're so fun to make. And Rosalind said, we had to raise the puzzle table because the dog would come back and take a piece. Yeah, I can imagine dogs doing that. Or if you've got a cat, leaving it out is probably dangerous, isn't it? With the cat jumping up on the side. We do a puzzle on Christmas Day, says Debbie Lamford. And Suzanne Dawn says, ooh, I'm loving the charms. Love the Halloween charms, says Irene. Yep, they are on the show, available for $15.99. This kit is so much more than I expected, says Mary Beth Dahl. Grab it, we'll come back to it for one kind of final wrap-up in just a second, but we have been peering into your craft rooms today. Thank you for sending in all the pictures. Shall I have a look at a few more? Shelley, I love the craft room.
That's amazing.
Very organised, I would say.
Very organised.
You've got a lot in there as well. I would say not the world's biggest craft room, but certainly lots stashed in there and organised.
That's like a real joy to walk into, isn't it?
Yeah, I absolutely love that. And also, yeah, look at this, storage for her paper pads. That is, again, perfect.
That's a lot of paper pads.
I mean, how many there? There must be, cool, blimey. There must be 20 or 30 on each shelf, probably more.
Oh, you're talking hundreds there, aren't you?
Yeah. Good work.
Amazing.
I wonder if you know, if that's all like, you know, in the library, they have it all like Dewey Decimal System like listed. I wonder if we sort of said, oh, go and pick out such and such a pad, you'd know exactly where it was.
I write mine on the spine.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I write what it is.
Is it, and what do you do? Do you do it in like alphabetical order?
No,
or?
I do it in how further back it's like.
Oh, so
I know
time
where
order.
The new ones, time order. Yes. Yeah.
Sarah, again, this is nice. Look at that.
That's a lovely little space.
She says, I've taken over the living room, which is, again, you know, why not? If you don't have a designated space, you can make room wherever you are. This one's nice as well.
Oh, that's nice. Another one in the living room.
Love all the storage you've got there. Those drawers, and it was very neat and tidy.
Very neat and tidy.
Hey, compared to some that we've seen today, super tidy. Oh, I like your table there.
That's
funky.
amazing.
Has that got little recesses in it for? Yeah, it has, hasn't it? For like the brushes and whatnot. That's really cool.
Very good, yeah.
And little
I love how everyone's so good use of their space.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. And I suppose when you've got it like that, it makes it so much easier for you to be able to craft when everything's to hand there for Sarah, isn't it? It looks like everything, she knows where everything is. She's got everything right there when she needs it. I mean, Karen Fisher, I love the fact that you've got purple curtains.
It actually looks like it could be in our room here.
Well, do you know what I was going to say? It looks like the old studios.
It does, yeah.
Doesn't it?
Yeah, it does look like our old studios.
The fake window in the background, you remember?
I'm sure you've got a real window.
Yeah. She's gone purple themed, Karen says, because she loves Crafter's Companion, you see.
That's so nice.
Look at all of that, beautiful. Oh, here we go, and I'm on the TV again there. There's my little picture as well, down the bottom that we did, I think that was last year.
Look at that. That is well organised, isn't it?
It's
and you can
so
see the purple
organised.
theme running right through.
Yeah. I think did I see a little certificate there as well for the Academy of Colour? I think I did. And even in that last picture there, it's just, or the fact you've got like a comfy chair in there too.
Yeah, I love it.
In the corner.
Very, very nice.
Hats off to you, Karen Fisher. That's amazing.
Yeah, lovely craft space.
Jeanette McPake.
Oh, love that.
Jeanette only has an old dining room table.
Well, it does the job though, Jeanette. And actually, how amazing is that? You're starting to crowd in now, so you'll have to tidy up soon.
It's relatively organised though, I would say.
Yes, absolutely.
And again, I love the fact you've got little kind of shelves below again with lots of different things.
I love being nosy at everyone's craft rooms.
Fun,
I love this. It's real fun.
It's so much fun.
Oh, that looks like a nice drawer stack.
Yeah.
I want to get my hands in there.
All labelled up as well, which is very organised.
Absolutely.
These
are all
filing
Jeanette's.
cabinet.
Yeah, love that.
Oh, is that with all your cards stuck in there? Does it say white? Oh, white colour.
Oh, you've got good eyes.
White colour. Can't read after that. But that's brilliant, Jeanette. I love it. Elaine, look at this. That is a jam-packed craft room, isn't it? Elaine said, in my defence, I am preparing for a craft fair at the end of November.
Oh, well, yeah, that's every reason to be loads of stuff in there then.
Yeah.
That looks amazing.
And looks relatively organised.
It is organised, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, and you've moved into the bedroom, Elaine.
No room to sleep, but, you know.
Well, I hope it's a spare room and not the hubby's bed.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, shove it to one side. Like, you can have one side of the bed, craft stuff on the other, hubby on the sofa. Absolutely brilliant. And then... Oh, yes, done Debbie Fisher.
Yeah, see, that's what I do, yes. Yeah.
Magnetic sheets on the... That's a really good idea.
Yeah, Al could take a picture of that for me. That's on the behind my desk, yeah.
I love your... by the way, I love your lampshade there.
It's amazing. It's really pretty.
What do you call that style? There's a name, isn't there?
Oh, is there? It's
Yeah.
not like a stained glass or anything like that. 'Cause it looks a bit like a stained
Yeah,
glass.
it does. I'm
doesn't
sure there's a name for that. Anyway,
Mosaic.
maybe it's mosaic. I love it, though.
It's lovely, though.
And another angle of Elaine's room here
Oh,
again.
you've got so much space, Elaine.
I know. Jealous.
Yes. Looks amazing.
Oh, and then another part of Elaine's room here.
You have so much stuff, Elaine. So much stuff.
Thanks for sending all that in, Elaine. That is immense. And now, the one that I think you've all been waiting to see. Let's have a look and see. Whoa! Debbie!
You know what? I didn't even recognise it. I was looking at that thinking, oh, that lady's got 2 glass mats. And
Yeah,
then
what's
I
she
see my
doing?
name.
That looks fairly organised and fairly tidy.
Yeah, it is quite tidy. Yeah, it is quite organised. Got ink pads in front, so yeah.
And we've blocked out some secret stuff on this next picture.
Right, yeah, that were on the side.
So long and
yes,
thin.
very long, very long. Al is right up the end there. His desk is on the far right-hand side.
Yeah.
And the rest is all mine. So you can see how many boxes I've got in there.
And all labelled up.
They are all labelled, yeah.
And so where's Al? Right down the bottom?
He's right down the bottom on the right-hand side. There's his little desk in the corner.
Very tidy, isn't it? Very tidy. Well done, Al. I really love that.
That's so nice. I love seeing everyone's crafty spaces.
We should definitely do this again later. Yeah, through the keyhole. Who would craft in a place like this? Cindy says, these craft rooms are amazing. I craft everywhere, but mostly in the kitchen. I have tables set up with machines in the dining room and supplies in the bedroom and in the basement. My goal is to make the bedroom a craft room, but it has not happened yet. And Sarah's picture, she says, that's an art desk that tilts and I'm able to stand up and craft so I can move about.
Well, that's good.
We used to have in here, we were saying the other day, we used to have a desk in here.
Yeah, we did.
Didn't we?
It never got used. It was originally planned that we would do all our
colouring
there, but it never got used. Yeah, it was like a tilted big
I remember using it in 1 or 2 shows when we had like a guest, one of our DT would come in.
Oh,
Sarah,
okay.
yes, Sarah came in on one show and did some colouring because do you remember those animal stamps that she created? Yeah, she came in and did the launch of those and was colouring over in the corner, and then it all of a sudden just seemed to disappear. But apparently it's back in the old studios.
Because that's had a bit of a refit and a paint job, yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to film in there later on.
There's all sorts going on at the minute, actually.
Yes, there is.
And Janelle says it is a Tiffany lamp, that lamp I was looking at. I know you said that, Nicola. I should have trusted you. Nicola, she knows her lamps. Just finally though, if you want to go for this collection because we're almost out of time, the Showstopper is the best one to go for because you get all of the designs, all of those layering panel pads. So Christmas is covered off here, as you can see, 40 sheets in each, 5 sheets per design, 2 designs of each. So you can create Father Christmas, the Christmas tree, the baubles and the bells. You've got your everyday, which I know has been really popular individually with the cake and the presents and the beautiful butterfly in there. And then you've got your Halloween that we've just seen with Debbie, was such a fun set to craft with. If you go for the Showstopper, again, you pay for all 3 of the layering pads and your tape pen and your embellishment, and then for free we give you the foam pads, perfectly sized as well. It's the smaller foam pads that will work perfectly with your layering panel pads. All of that is £49.58 or $64.78 if you're platinum. And if you do want to go individually, you can get the layering pads on their own as a collective bundle, or you can just pick and choose and go individually as well. Al says, can I also just say I'm loving Ben's jumper. I love a nice jumper, bring on the cold weather. I'm feeling those vibes at the minute. I'm feeling very autumnal, as I said earlier, so I might break out a few more jumpers. But just before we go, we've got just over a minute left, final look at some finished samples. But what you've shown us, Debbie, is that this can be as easy as you want it to be. Yep. It can be more technical if you want it to be, but it's a set for everyone, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. If you're worried about how they work, it's simple. They're all done for you. If you are an advanced crafter, literally you can put your glitters on here, you can put your inks on here. There's so much you can do with them. The designs are so much fun, but also very classic. They're very designer looking. They're absolutely beautiful. And there's so many different ways that you can do them, including, let me just show you that one, and then the home decor piece, which I love. Being able to create a home decor piece for your home, which with any of those designs means that you can change from Halloween to Christmas to every day. And I absolutely love them. They're just amazing and so simple to do.
Yep, a really fun collection. Hopefully, if you're not going for the showstopper, you're certainly jumping in and just trying one of these sets. But really brilliant, and particularly if you are one of our newer crafters, one of our newer viewers, or just someone wanting to craft along with, you know, friends and family, this is a great collection to go for. Massive thank you to Debbie, thank you to the team. We will be back with you tonight live at 5 for what will be a brilliant launch party. Until then, remember to check out the website, keep shopping, check out your carts, and we'll see you later. Bye for now.